Here's how you can optimize your life in the last 4 weeks of 2024. I've watched a ton of videos on self-improvement and I've created a step-by-step guide for you. And I've split it in 4 categories: health, mindset, finances, and passion. So you and I can actually say on January 1st, new year, new me, and become that girl that you always looked up to. To make this easier for you, I've made a free template that you can download and fill in. Send me a DM on Instagram and I will send you the link for the download. So that's also a good moment to promote my Instagram. You can follow me on there. I also have TikTok, is exactly the same name. So b.act.if. Be active. If you want to, you can hit the follow. So we will start with category number 1. And as we mentioned before, that's health. I've written like a few points on my iPad, so I'm just gonna do a little check-in. We have gym, home-cooked meals, skincare, and cardio. Why did I choose those 4? Well, I'm going to the gym myself, so that's what I encourage other people to do. But you can choose your own type of movement. You don't have to go to the gym. You can go running, you can go play tennis or badminton. I have no idea why I chose that one. But it's about the movement. It's not about which one you particularly choose, because everybody is different, everybody loves different things. And I'm, for example, also interested in Pilates, and that's a goal for 2025 to start at least once a week, because it does interest me. I never tried, so maybe I'm not gonna like it, but we can try it and then we can decide. Then we have some home-cooked meals. Why do we choose home-cooked meals over eating out? Well, you just know what's in your dish, and it's as simple as that. You can track your macros, even though you don't, but then still you exactly know what you put on your plate, and you can choose for the healthier options. You can do meal prepping, you can cook with a friend, which can be also just quality time. 80% of that and 20% of the fun stuff. Let's not forget, we are all about the balance. Skincare. Why do we care about that? Well, skin is the biggest organ of your body, so you should take good care of it. Use a daily moisturizer, SPF, and a cleanser. Those are like the most basic ones, but those are the most important ones. You can take off your makeup with it, you can have a clean and fresh face to go to bed, and the SPF protects you from the sunlight, and of course it's anti-aging, so I will recommend that always. Also, after a shower, you should moisturize your body. You use hot water, you use maybe some of the sustainable soaps, which are most of the time a little bit more dry because they are in a stone, and it does dry your skin, or at least it feels much drier after using that soap, for example, for me, and that's why I always moisturize after a shower. And the last one in this category, it's the cardio. I thought I need to add this to my last month of 2024. I've been doing it a little bit more consistently for the past few months, but I always had a very busy job and I was moving a lot. The 10k steps, it's an easy goal for me, but I recently changed jobs and this one is a little bit more quiet, I would say, or at least I'm not moving as much as I used to before. I have also less hours per week that I'm working, so I cut back on the movement, which I'm seeing and feeling in my body, so I chose to add cardio, and you can choose that for yourself as well. It can be indeed again a group activity, or it can just be you on a treadmill, headphones on, Siri on. That's what I'm doing. I don't know. Sometimes I have the feeling of listening to a music and like blasting speakers on my ears. But sometimes I just want to follow a series and I catch up on my Netflix time. Stairmaster is also very good. It's also good for the glutes. Now we can move on to the next category. I'm looking again at my iPad and notes that I have here. We have journaling, reading, learning, and visualization, manifestation, whatever you want to call it. Let's start with journaling. Why do we journal? Why would we implement that in our new routine? I take every day 5 minutes in the morning to journal in the 5-minute journal. That's the only one that I'm using at the moment. I also have just a notebook where I write down sometimes like a full page of how the day was going, and I want to do that a little bit more, but I felt that I was very busy and not finding time to do so, which means we will plan this in our new schedule again, try again, because I felt before. But the 5-minute journal, I always do it. It's like 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the evening. There are some things that you are grateful for in the morning, and there are some things that you are happy about in the evening that happened during that day. And you need to dig deep and look at the very small things that you normally would not even think about. Write that down. That makes you feel even better for the next day, especially in the evening. Then we have reading, and I've been doing that. I have some self-help books. I will show you what I'm currently reading. My current read is this one, A Court of Thorn and Roses. I hear it's good. I already got the second one. But I'm actually very much at the beginning, so this is what I've read. Also finding time for that, and I try to read the book that is a fantasy or like just more for pleasure during the evening or somewhere like at a cafe. I like to relax with a cup of coffee or tea and then read a few pages. And this one is something that I'm reading in the morning. I'm also very much at the beginning. Oh, ships. I did not mark where I was, but I think I can find that. Very stupid of me. Anyways, hyperfocus. We want to work less and achieve more. So I will let you know what I think about this book. Just need a sip of water. And the next bullet point, it's learning. For example, I purchased a new course, and that's what I'm going to start tonight. It's just an online course. I can watch some videos. I will have a call with the person probably end of this week, and like this we can grow. You can grow. Choose something that interests you. Choose something that is out of your comfort zone. Choose something that you are passionate about, and just find a way of learning about it. You don't have to buy a course like I did, but you can also just find some videos on YouTube, ask a friend, read a book. For example, this one, it's work less and achieve more, explained in a book. Read it again, make some notes, learn how to work less and achieve more. And learning and developing yourself is crucial for a self-glow up, because we need to become also smarter, not only stronger. Well, that was, I'm sorry, it was just a little joke. And the last part is the visualization. I just started doing those little things. It's like sit down for a second, like 5 minutes. You can also use a YouTube video to have it on the background. If you type in visualization videos, you probably will find something that is 5 to 10 minutes and somebody will guide you through it. It's amazing. I have one that I've used for a while and I can link it down below. But it helps to become a little bit delulu. I hear somebody saying that. I always wanted to say that, and I think I like the word. You have to be a little bit delusional to really start and manifest the life that you want, because big dreams, big responsibilities. Next category is finances. And what do we do with that? Well, we have to start spending less, saving more, and keep track weekly. I know one YouTuber that said she will make a Notion template with budgeting. So I think I will look it up. I actually don't know if that video is already live, but she also mentioned that it would be a free template, so you could download it. If I can find it, I will link it down below and you can start doing that. That's the point 3. I don't know why I started from the bottom, but doesn't matter. We go back to the savings. Find a system for yourself. I categorize my bank account in a lot of different saving goals. We have travel, for example, we have gifts, we have emergencies, my cats, One is just over there sleeping. I have all those goals, and every month I try to put a little amount into everything, and that's how I try to manage my savings. And that's what I'm doing the first week after payment, just so I know that I'm not gonna lose all the money that I just got, which sometimes can fly away very fast. Then the first point actually on this category was spend less, not buying if you don't need it. That's a very difficult one. If you do it like I just said and put your money aside for your savings goals straight away, then you will automatically see how much money you have left for that month and how much money of that is the fixed expenses, so like paying rent or paying mortgage, paying your health insurance and utilities, all those things. And then you see what's left over. You can choose to spend that on some dinners, movie nights, maybe some fun other activities that you want to try. Budgeting, it's a new thing. We have to start doing it. And the fourth category here is passion. And what are the bullet points? Work, side hustle, hobby. Why work? Why would I say work? Because some people love their jobs and they want to grow in it. That's their passion, and that's amazing. I'm very happy for those people. I'm not yet where I would like to be, but that's why I need to work on my side hustle. Those 2 points are like going together. But let's get into it. Okay, so if you're that person and you're passionate about your work, I'm happy for you. Keep going, do your thing. Maybe you can grow in your position or financially, or maybe at some point you will start a side hustle and that would become your biggest passion. That's a little bit like how I was. I mean, I love every job that I actually had. Some of them I still miss a little bit. Like, for example, working at a restaurant. I was first just a waitress and then I became the manager, and it was fun. Meeting a lot of people, it was the rush that you have and the days pass by very quick. But for example, it didn't align very much with all the other things that I wanted to do. It was long hours, always weekends and holidays, and I wanted to have a little bit more time free for my family. That's one thing. And the other thing is I wanted more time to pursue content creation and fitness. So I chose to leave the job, and then I needed another job, of course, to pay my bills. So now I'm working in retail as an assistant manager. It's a little bit more calm, it's less hours, less rush. I'm not that exhausted when I come home. I still can do filming, editing, etc. So I'm very happy about the change, and this is also a place where I have possibilities to grow, and we will see where that goes. But yes, I encourage you to either grow in the company or just find something that you are more interested in and do it in the beginning on the side. That's when we go to the next bullet point, side hustle. That's how I started with social media content, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. But now I've decided that this side hustle will get a different name, my future. Because depends how you look at it. If it only is a side hustle, it will probably be something that you do whenever you have time for it. And I decided I need to make time for it. If you want to join me, this is the place. I hope you subscribe to this channel because there's a new video coming. So I will see you there. But for now, let's move on. We have another bullet point, and that's your hobby. This is the one that I want to and get to experience. Is that a good word? No, pursue. I've decided that I want to read more books. I have actually behind this camera cute bookshelf thing going on, and I have a good amount of books that I still didn't read. I just feel like sometimes I don't have the time and I'm so slow. I mean, I love to read in English because I think the fantasy and expression of feelings is much nicer in English. I have a few Polish books and I actually don't really have Dutch books, except the ones that I got gifted. Yeah, English is still my third language, which means that I'm a pretty slow reader. But I want to be that book talk girl. I'm kidding, I'm a fit girl. Anyways, my hobby is right now reading, and I want to develop it a little bit more. So what's yours? And for even more motivation, you can watch me set some of those goals 2 months ago, and that's actually how this video will be proof that small steps add up to big results. I'm just gonna grab my notebook and we can review all the things that I've said in the last video. Do you remember? If you watched the last video, you remember. Let's see, where are we? So, in the last video, I did not mention every goal that I set for myself. I also actually had 4 categories. It was social media, health, mind, and finances. So it's a lot of the same in this video, but that's because that's how we level up. Do consistently the same thing over and over again and you will succeed. Also, another approach, you should try some new ways of doing it. But yeah, we can get to that in the next one. But I had some things that I wanted to actually touch on because my social media, it went pretty okay. I've been off for I think 2 full weeks. I went on vacation, and after that, when I got home, I threw out my back. When I recovered from that 4 days later, I got sick, and crazy sick, that I spent a full week in bed. I took rest, I slept, and came back stronger, baby. 4 YouTube videos per month. Yeah, that one is a bit sad because I filmed, but then life happened, or excuses happened actually, and I did not edit the videos. So I'm gonna try to do that, and I'm gonna try to still post them because they are very accurate. It's like what I eat in a day, and it's a lot fitness related, so I love content like that to watch myself. I think if you like my channel, you will enjoy it as well, and maybe get some inspiration for those next upcoming 4 weeks of bettering yourself. Then we have a goal that I cannot share because it's a little bit of secret, but I did start on it, and fingers crossed I will achieve that. Maybe it will not be finished before January, but that depends on how good I want the product to look like. Now you already know I'm making something. Anyways, I can cut this out. Then we have 4 times gym, that's on the health, and I'm doing it. 4 times for sure, sometimes 5, even 6 when I'm adding the cardio. Then 1 pull-up, 1 push-up. The push-ups I achieved. They are not good, they are not perfect, they are not pretty, they are not how I want them to look, of course. But every time since last week, like I said, I came back stronger. I can do 2 push-ups in every set at the beginning of the set. Very proud about that. The pull-ups, I switched to 1 band, but I really need to work on it if I want to do 1 pull-up at the end of this month. Get leaner and flat belly. I think we are also very good on the way. You can check out my TikTok or my Instagram to see how my body composition looks like right now. Then we had mind. Learning daily and a course. We are doing both, so we are also good on track. Read daily. Not always, not always. I try to, but it's not daily. So I'm gonna update this on 1 new page, and we can review it at the end of the year again. Meditation and visualization. Yes, we are doing that. Saving money. Start tracking my money, and investing. Investing, I'm not there yet. Tracking money, saving money, we are doing very well. So that was very quick, a little review of the goals that I set in the previous video. You can check it out here.